Now on Coast TV News.
Development debate on the coast, the proposal that would bring over 700 homes in Lewis.
Cooler days on the horizon. Today is the last day of the heat wave, so, well, what's next?
Unfortunately, we have two different weather alerts on the same day. I'll elaborate on both. One of them's dealing with the heat, the other one, a possible storm.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
People taking cover during the last heat wave. Good shot there. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
Got to get covered in that shade. I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with the last day of this surface of the sun heat wave we've been feeling here on Delmarva.
This heat hasn't stopped people from going to the beach or taking a walk on the boardwalk in Ocean City. But how have workers been throughout this latest heat wave stretch? Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us their reaction to the constant heat.
Working in the heat. Something Dion Cheney says he's used to.
It's been a little challenge. It's been, really hot out, getting real sweaty. So trying to stay hydrated, trying to stay cool as possible, wet rags around your neck, that type of things. But hey, it's part of the job.
Today looks to be the last heat wave in Ocean City, which means people still have to keep cool. And while some people walk along the boardwalk, others would rather take the tram instead to cool off. And although we're still in a heat wave, some don't seem to care. I talked to someone who works on the boardwalk every day, and he told Coast TV that the heat doesn't affect him with the constant sea breeze. While some people are working in the heat to make a living, others are doing it to improve the area. Lisa Miller is one of 20 people working for Care First that are cleaning the boardwalk and beach in Ocean City, but they plan on ending early due to all the heat.
So we were supposed to stay here until mid-afternoon, but of course that's when the heat is going to be at its highest. So we have the option to stay if we'd like, but obviously health of everyone is main importance, so we are scaling it back to end sooner.
Even with the sea breeze helping the boardwalk and the beach, everyone I talked to said they hope it gets cooler. I'm Kevin Zappe in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
So let's find out, is it going to get cooler? We're taking a live look into Cambridge right now, and we need to check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams. Paul, you worried me a little bit with your lead in here earlier.
Yeah, because we have other stuff to be concerned with. But let's go ahead and just talk about the heat first and foremost, because we also have that little severe thunderstorm watch in effect as well. So let's talk about the heat. We're at 90 in Lewis right now, 89 Milton, 91 in Redden. What it feels like right now, it feels like 104 in Redden, Milton. Feels like 105 right now in Milford, 102 Millsboro, and it feels like an even 100 in Seaford, Georgetown, and Delmar. 103 Indian River Inlet, 104 Ocean Pines. Tracking it throughout the day, we got up to 101 in Georgetown a little bit earlier. Then we dipped up to 100 there, 105 in Seaford. Go all the way up to about 113 actually for us in Seaford, 102 in Rehoboth, and we stayed to triple digits ever since. And we've been tracking this heat religiously for you for this wave. We dipped a little bit on the 11th, 12th, and 13th, but we're going up for 3 days in a row. Today's the last day because tomorrow we're watching out for thunderstorms, which we will elaborate on in detail in our next segment. Till then, back to you, Charlie.
Thank you, Paul. The Delaware State Fair starts tomorrow in Harrington. It'll continue until July 27th. This includes summer concert series with artists like John Party and on Friday, Ludacris. And on Saturday, there'll be even more. There will also be a carnival, plenty of yummy food. On July 22nd and 25th, seniors get in for free. That seems like the right price. On July 23rd, kids under 12 are free. The admission price, though, that ranges normally from $5 to $10.
Today, the Sussex County Planning and Zoning Commission held a public hearing for a proposed mega development. According to the site plans, North Star would be located on the southeast side of Lewis-Georgetown Highway, Route 9, and the northwest and southeast sides of Beaver Dam Road. Coast TV News' Elisa Weber joins us live. And Elisa, you spoke with people today who are very concerned about that development right where you are.
Yeah, Maddie and Charlie, that proposed development would go right across the street from me here where you see that cornfield. And as you can see, Lewis-Georgetown Highway is already pretty busy, and some people I spoke with today worry that the North Star development will only make traffic worse. And according to site plans, the building would feature 758 single-family homes, 94 multifamily units, and 96,000 square feet of commercial space. On Wednesday, July 17th, people gathered for the Sussex County Planning and Zoning meeting for the development's public hearing. One woman who lives a few houses down from the proposed development says these projects are making living in Lewis very frustrating.
Well, the quality of life is not going to get any better. You can't get around Lewis. I said it took me 45 minutes to get to Walmart. It took me 45 minutes to get to Walmart, and it's 5 minutes from here. And it's because there's no forethought in planning. The traffic is just horrendous around here.
And that meeting in Georgetown is still going on. They are now in the public hearing portion of it. In Lewis, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Hey, let's go check in on our Coast TV poll now. First time tonight, we want to know what concerns you most about a 750 home development on Route 9 and Beaver Dam.
Let's take a look at the results so far. Take a look at your screen. 83% say the traffic increase. 16% say the environmental impact. Only 1% are worried about the density, those houses too close together. I know they're too close, it's a fire hazard, or just too much.
Yeah, that can be whatever people think about the different kinds of housing. Everybody has an opinion on these things. You can weigh in on this poll, easy to do. You go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. All eyes will be on Senator J.D. Vance tonight, his first official speech as former President Trump's running mate. That speech will cap off a round of speeches for the convention's Making America Strong Again night. NBC's Alice Barr shows us the scene from Milwaukee.
On day 3 of the Republican National Convention, the party of Trump lends the spotlight to a new face. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance giving his first major speech since becoming the party's vice presidential nominee. That after appearing at a fundraiser, his first official campaign event.
We're going to get out there and try to fire up the crowd tonight and make the case that we have got to re-elect President Donald J. Trump to the White House, right?
The convention stage in prime time, a national introduction for the 39-year-old first-term senator.
So I think it's exciting to get some new and younger people out into the political world.
But while he's half Donald Trump's age, they're aligned on the issues from aggressive trade policies to false claims of widespread fraud in the 2020 election to immigration.
We have to deport people.
Do you think that the choice of J.D. Vance is just a double down as opposed to an outreach?
I think it's both. I think a double down, on wanting to make sure that the MAGA movement continues.
Senator Vance, a Marine veteran who served in Iraq, has vocally opposed more funding for Ukraine, an issue dividing Republicans, and on abortion, which Mr. Trump has avoided highlighting the Biden campaign pointing to past Vance comments against exceptions for rape or incest.
Look, I think two wrongs don't make a right.
The freshman senator has recently voiced support for, quote, reasonable exceptions. The author of the best-selling memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, expected to lean into his humble past and promise to carry the MAGA message into the future. In Milwaukee, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Today's theme for the RNC is Make America Strong once again, with a focus on military and foreign policy.
A hacking group says it leaked thousands of internal Disney messages. It says that more than a terabyte of data contained information about unreleased projects, raw images, computer codes, and some logins. The group itself calls itself, quote, a hacktivist group. The company's IT department says access was gained through a Slack user who had cookies.
Some rioters from the January 6th storming of the U.S. Capitol building will have their charges dropped. We're going to show you why.
And we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for all of Sussex until 10 o'clock this evening. I'll tell you where and why and more details coming up.
New information from the Food and Drug Administration regarding caffeine. How exactly does the drug affect your body? That's up next.
Good night, girls.
Good night, Dad. Come on, let's go. Are you ready to sew some carpet? And LVP. Okay, I'm ready. What about our clothes? Let's do it. We have tons of carpet that's really nice. We have cash and carry LVP, as low as $1.99.
I'll take both.
Maybe you girls are ready.
Wait, was that a dream?
Matt the Carpet Guy, the flooring of your dreams done right.
Do you have the right work truck? Do you have a Duramax engine with an Allison automatic transmission? First State Chevrolet is your commercial truck headquarters on Route 113 in Georgetown.
Save $10,000 on this new 2023 Silverado 6500.
Save $12,000 on this 2024 low cab forward dump truck.
Save $9,000 on this new 2024 low cab forward box truck.
Plus, we can service all your medium duty work trucks in our state-of-the-art service department.
We're First State Chevy in Georgetown, where we put you, the customer, first. Together, let's drive.
Everyone has Black Friday deals for the holidays, but only one store has them now. It's Johnny Janosic's Black Friday in July, with deals so good we couldn't wait till November. Shop now and get an extra 20% off, or 0% APR for 48 months. Find incredible doorbuster deals, like this contemporary sofa, now only $899.95, or this 7-piece casual dining set, only $649.95. But it's through Monday only, and only at Johnny Janosic.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath, designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
The FDA says about 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day is generally how much caffeine is safe for a healthy adult. However, some are more sensitive to the drug than others. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither shows us how caffeine actually affects the body.
You can find it in chocolate, soda, tea, and coffee. Caffeine has become a part of life for many. In fact, it's consumed daily by about 80% of adults worldwide.
Caffeine certainly gives you that feeling of alertness. It reduces your feeling of fatigue or tiredness.
Dietitian Julia Zumpano with Cleveland Clinic says it works by blocking adenosine receptors in your brain. Those receptors slow down nerve activity, which make us feel tired. That helps explain the afternoon crash some may feel when the effects of their morning coffee wear off.
It's important to understand your threshold, how you react to caffeine, how much you're having, how you're dosing it throughout the day.
For most people, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration says moderate caffeine consumption can be part of a healthy diet, but overuse can lead to side effects like insomnia, jitters, anxiousness, fast heart rate, upset stomach, nausea, headache, and a feeling of unhappiness. Zumpano says it's also important to pay attention to the source of your caffeine.
If it's in a sugary beverage or coffee drink that's containing a tremendous amount of sugar or calories or fat, we're really not gaining the benefit.
Since caffeine affects everyone differently, Zumpano says to measure how much you can handle without having any negative side effects.
I usually say start low, start small, and then add very gradually.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Federal prosecutors are dropping the obstruction charge against some rioters who were accused during the January 6th U.S. storm of the Capitol. Here's the details. Follow me here. The obstruction of an official proceeding charge accused those people of purposely trying to stop the certification of the 2020 election results. So follow me on this. The move to drop the charge comes after last month's U.S. Supreme Court ruling narrowed how the prosecution can use that charge. The justices ruled it can only apply to impairing or destroying evidence such as documents. So with the High Court's decision, defendants could seek to have their convictions, sentences, or plea deals on that count vacated.
Here's a look at your Bay forecast. For tomorrow, we're looking for a scattered clouds to start today. Chance of another round of rain by noon, both in Cambridge and in Crisfield, but also it leans into 5 o'clock now in the Crisfield area. We are under a severe thunderstorm watch right now. We'll go into more detail about that as soon as we come back.
The big Delaware Marine Trades Association Boat Show, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Hudson Fields in Milton. Multiple dealerships, bargain prices, runabouts, fishing boats, pontoons, and more on Route 1 in Milton, Delaware.
Are you looking to transform your mobile home? Choosing a company that doesn't know the difference between a manufactured and a stick-built home can lead to major repairs in the future. At Delaware Mobile Home Repair, we work exclusively with manufactured homes. So whether you need your bathroom remodeled, new roofing, siding, or any other restoration or renovation on your mobile home, the team at Delaware Mobile Home Repair will get the job done right. Visit our website today and start your free estimate with Delaware Mobile Home Repair.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the TurboMax engine, with the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models, or get $4,000 purchase cash on this Sierra. We are professional grade GMC.
The big Delaware Marine Trades Association Boat Show, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Hudson Fields in Milton. Multiple dealerships, bargain prices, runabouts, fishing boats, pontoons, and more on Route 1 in Milton, Delaware.
Dad, I need your help. I am in over my head with this house. I've got buckling floors, doors that won't close, sick kids, and a frustrated wife. Did you call Dry Zone? No, I called the cheaper guys. You've got to call Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best. Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
We're still trying to get past the hazardous heat hump, but yet we have another bit of a tumbling situation with possible thunderstorms kicking in for tonight. I'm going to go over that in great detail in just a moment. So our gutter helmet camera in Ocean View, we're holding at 87 degrees right now, and we'll dip from 87 down to 83 by 8 o'clock with partly cloudy skies. So we right now have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for all of Sussex until 10 o'clock. This means that all the ingredients are in place for the thunderstorms to hit, but not a guarantee, kind of like yesterday or last night. But this time around, the storms are kind of turning in our direction. Let me show you. You see, because we see it coming through the Baltimore and D.C. area. Now, it's going to take it till about 9 o'clock to get close to us anyway, but we're looking at formation ahead of the frontal boundary that tends to bode well for its a possibility for it to stick around. And we even have that severe thunderstorm watch extended over the waters. Now, to our south, we have the heat advisory. That's also in effect for everybody until 8 o'clock for this evening. So these two warnings or advisories or alerts are overlapping one another. We have a very defined and concise line that's pushing across the D.C.-Baltimore area. I don't think this line's going to fall apart when it hits the Chesapeake Bay area. So as it crosses, we'll be watching it and tracking it. And if there's a need to, provided it's a tornado, we'll break in program. And that's only if it's a tornado warning. So today's high 92 both in Ocean City as well as Georgetown. And so this is the last day of the heat wave. That's a bit of good news. We do have that severe storm threat for tonight, but we're looking for a brief break from humidity. Brief. Don't get too happy. We're in the 90s for right now. But what does it feel like? Well, it feels like 102 to 104 to 100 to 102 in most areas inland, and it feels like 105 right now in Rehoboth. The air quality is getting worse in our area. We're keeping a close eye on this, monitoring it. It's going to moderate. It's not bad yet, but it's trying to get there. Dew point temperatures are in the 70s, and we use our dew point temperatures to measure how muggy and miserable we're going to be. Well, we'll get a dip on Thursday after we get this rain in here, but then it goes right back up Saturday, Sunday, and it creeps back up to near miserable Sunday and Monday going into next week. So that's a very brief break. Our threat of severe weather for tonight, we're going to be at a level 2, which means we're looking for isolated intensity and strong wind damage or possibility, maybe about 60 mile per hour winds likely to occur. When? 10:30. This model has stayed firm on the timing. At 10:30 in Georgetown, we'll find out just how dependable this model really is. It's saying that Georgetown is going to get hammered at 10:30. You heard it first here, okay? Now, as far as Thursday is concerned, we'll see some trickling in and out of some spot showers there, but it's not as defined as our expectations for 10:30. Finally, here's a look at your extended forecast. We're looking for stormy weather, but it should give us a break from the heat by the time we get to Friday and Saturday.
Thank you, Paul. New in Maryland, if you are looking for some family fun, the Salisbury Zoo announcing its new slate of events for this summer. Some of those events include a breakfast with fun activities, and proceeds from the admission go towards a new bear exhibit. Seems exciting. An overnight camp out where guests can bring their own tents to experience animal encounters and night hikes, and a zoovie night. That took me a second to read that correctly. For guests, it is to watch a film on the big screen at the zoo. Zoovie.
It's a pun, Charlie. Well, weeks after a scary shooting on the Bay Bridge, some good news here. Police have made an arrest. The shooting happened in Queen Anne's County, June 8th, very late, 11:45 p.m. Officers say they now arrested 41-year-old Melvin Clark for what they called a non-contact shooting. Here's what that means. During the investigation, officers learned the driver of a black Jeep fired multiple shots towards a silver Mitsubishi while driving recklessly across the bridge. The driver then got out of his car and pointed the gun at the driver of the Mitsubishi.
We salute Charlie Mood Jr. Charlie is the epitome of a hometown hero. For the past 18 years, he has served with distinction in the Delaware National Guard, deploying to both Iraq and Afghanistan. Back home, he has been an integral part of stateside missions. In addition to his military service, Charlie is an active firefighter, dedicating countless hours to protecting and serving his community.
Spicer Brothers and CoastTV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a CoastTV salute, go to coasttvsalutes.com.
Beneath your feet lies a hidden terror. Moisture and humidity turning your crawl space into a breeding ground for mold and rot. But fear not, DryTech is here to help. Just call our office and request a prompt appointment. Our engineers are not salespeople. They assess your crawl space, photograph it, prescribe a custom solution, and send you your personalized estimate the next business day. Guaranteed. And right now, take advantage of 0% financing for up to 24 months. DryTech, Delmarva's original crawl space experts.
Download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Shop local at the Treasure Chest for the gift that means more. Say you care about your friends, family, and community with a gift from a trusted family-owned and operated jewelry store for over 45 years. Just minutes from the beach, the Treasure Chest on Main Street in Berlin.
Get ready for the adventure of a lifetime with summer savings at Gateway Subaru. Right now, save up to $3,300 on a new 2024 Subaru Outback. Plus, take advantage of great financing rates as low as 0% for 48 months. At Gateway Subaru, we're committed to higher standards, ensuring every journey starts with trust and excellence. Stop by and discover the thrill of the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Designed for the bold, ready for any adventure. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Feeling the summer sizzle? Is it turning your home into a sauna? At FH Fur, we know you can't wait when your AC is down for the count. That's why we're offering same-day service, guaranteed. If we don't make it to you the very same day, you will pay a diagnostic or dispatch fee, plain and simple. So whether your AC is blowing hot air, your thermostat is on the fritz, or your entire system needs replacing, an FH Fur expert technician will bring your comfort back today.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Shop local at the Treasure Chest for the gift that means more. Say you care about your friends, family, and community with a gift from a trusted family-owned and operated jewelry store for over 45 years. Just minutes from the beach, the Treasure Chest on Main Street in Berlin.
Brian, what's the difference between treated wood and composite decking?
Treated wood decking costs less but requires a lot of maintenance over the years. Composite decking looks like wood but won't fade, curl, or rot. It's insect resistant, maintenance free, and comes with a lifetime warranty. But if you call Paul Davis now, you can get composite decking for the same price as treated lumber and no payments, no interest for 12 months.
Paul Davis can bring the showroom to you as soon as tomorrow.
And we'll give you a down to the penny price that day.
Call Paul Davis, the restoration and remodeling experts.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
If you're feeling lucky, the Mega Millions jackpot is up to $226 million. According to the lottery, if somebody wins, your lump sum walk away just $106.9 million after taxes. 2 people have won Mega Millions so far this year.
It could be me. Take a look at your screen. The mayor of Paris making her big splash into the Seine River to prove that the water is clean enough to swim in. That's been up for debate. She wore a wetsuit and swam about 200 meters from one platoon to another. She was followed by those who will ensure the safety and the traffic of the Seine and the operating ceremony boat parade. Coming up, today is a world holiday that you might not know about, but it's a holiday worth smiling about. Stay tuned on CoastTV News at 5.
Is your vacuum ready to handle all of summer's messes? Keep your home clean with Beach Vacuums, your one-stop shop for everything vacuums. Whether you're looking to install or replace a central vac system or shopping for a new cleaner, we have the best air filtration brands to enhance your home's air quality. Trade in your old vacuum, even if it's broken, for a discount on a new one. Or get one repaired with a free estimate. Beach Vacuums, the last full-service vacuum store in Sussex County.
Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach is Delaware's premier restaurant. Located in Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the coastal flavors of southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of ales and cocktails, Blue Coast is the perfect place for a night out or celebrate any occasion in our private library dining space. Blue Coast Rehoboth, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner with plenty of free parking. See you soon.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind because you deserve the best.
Riches at Ocean Downs with a summer cash bash. The prizes swell every Saturday in July, up to $20,000 cash. Earn entries daily and more every Tier Tuesday, plus Friday, July 26th. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count.
Today's a great day to text your friends using your favorite emojis because it's World Emoji Day. It's an annual chance to reflect on the thousands of symbols and smileys we've come to love, laugh, and sometimes lament. A recent texting quiz found Gen Z is more likely than others to use a skull emoji to convey laughter, but the emoji called Face with Tears of Joy remains the most popular choice across generations to convey LOL.
Well, The weather's nothing to LOL about because it's really hot and we're watching out for a thunderstorm. In Milford, our Bay Health camera showing we're at 91 degrees. We're going to stay in the 90s till the storms hit by 8 o'clock, dropping us into the 80s. What storms? The same storms that have prompted the severe thunderstorm watch throughout all of Sussex and really throughout all of Delmarva Peninsula, along with the heat advisory that's underneath it. So we have a dual concern, and this is the line of storm that's making its way from the D.C. area that will begin to target us a little bit later for this evening. We'll watch it. You can also call our weather line and get the latest information, sponsored by Baird Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico. And here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.